And what is it, like 80% support it, like of the public? Yep. Or they're dead. Literally have to have an ID for a lot of different things, and but that's where they draw the line. And it's so obvious. Actively breaking the border.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Clemson, crack at it in this one. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that the fans are on.
My favorite is when Pelosi tore up that speech years ago. Oh, McBride. Yes.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon. He's putting this defense on alert.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Reads it, fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the Dome. It'll be a draw.
He's short.
Picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. Looking for a push on 4th down.
I should have attacked the guy.
But he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Offense walks through the line for play number 7.
Treat it like the graduations. Hold your applause to the end.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route. But you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Dalo puro.
8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to go up top. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score.
Guys, you've got to step in front of that.
Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a nice Nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will get the ball for the first time. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again.
Don't do that.
There's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access.
Oh.
There he goes. Defense caught out
Yeah.
of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Seminoles, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it
She
again.
took the money.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run the guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, you got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Well, the offense is on it now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautiful.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Going for 6. Touchdown, Florida State. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
That State of the Union is still going on. It's 9:18.
Gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field. When I run that post route, QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Oh, he eats it up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Penn. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's
What?
see what the call is.
Holding on the defense. Are you shatting?
Defense has been hanging on for dear life figuratively, now literally, and it draws a flag. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll move the wide receiver. The RPO, it's complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clemson jumps to the line.
And this offense gets nothing.
That's how much they hate
They're just
Republicans.
continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They would.
The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got
Step in
an
front of it
open
and
man.
pull it.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This guy has the look of the next big play receiver at Clemson in the vein of T. Higgins or Mike Williams.
Or DeAndre Hopkins or Sammy Watkins. I mean, the list is pretty.
Going for it all. Got it inside the 10. He's there.
Ah.
Not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Back to pass. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got third.
All right, Sean.
On third and goal, you can't hear yourself think him in the flat. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This whole place is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
And that hurts missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
Flushed out of the pocket. He'll get rid of it. A strike downfield. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you, the Seminole passing attack has come a long way over the years. When I was playing against them back in the day, they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was play action. Maybe it was a shot play to the perimeter of the field. Now, they've got guys running all different kinds of routes, playing at different tempos, lining up all over the field. This dude is a guy you just have to know where he is every single snap.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. And the Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Now he's going to break the pocket.
Oh, that's so stupid.
Welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires deep on the run. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the 2nd level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
He's got his man. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The Noles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
And those plays are frustrating on defense. You get 3 stops and you force that 4th down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the first down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. Forget that one. Let's do it again.
Nice run.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown Seminoles. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times in home lease where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, Oklahoma's giving it to Auburn right now.
They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score.
Oh, tell me about it.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch? The Tigers come to the line in the hurry up.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive.
Why are you not stepping up?
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking to throw again.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Throw that one in there.
This receiver for Clemson has caught nearly every one of their passes. Like, it's unbelievable.
And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, does a great job.
Got 10 catches.
See where the holes in the zone are. Sit
I might. This might be it. Vontae Davis. He can do it. I can do it.
From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The crowd getting behind his defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Pocket breaking down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
I'm sure you could handle it.
Greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, he missed it. No good. After that miss,
You gotta be like that, though.
game, guys. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for room. It's Otten. Got the first down. Looking for room.
Nice run.
He's loose. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll count it. Touchdown, Noles.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country.
Clemson has moved the ball on me, but the Achilles heel, I've gotten 2 stops inside, the red zone. They've missed both field goals. Kicking from the hash.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
I paid him off.
Wants to throw on first down. Plucks it out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You never know.
Hawks running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound.
Who?
War chant on third down at the dope. Oh, they really
Oh, I was like, dude, I don't know who you're talking about.
Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Yeah, back of the end zone. Oh, this is no crap.
And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Picks up the first down, still moving. He'll get a fresh set down stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Seminoles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Unloads quickly. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Looking downfield on first down. It's complete.
Oh, you still got there.
They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26.
Oh, nice.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play
See you,
to
Spit.
get the football back. Great place to start for this offense. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Otten. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown Seminoles. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll go to the ground. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half.
Ooh.
That's going to wrap up the first half. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
He's got it. First down and more. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the art and talent on the throw.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pre-fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
When I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense is taking now, with a nice lead here late in the third quarter, they're satisfied to just run the ball and chip away at this clock. This has been a really good-looking drive. Plenty of plays. They're staying on the field. They're bleeding and ticking this clock away.
Yeah.
Nice job there getting it done on the ground.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Custom.
They'll try the run. He's wrestled to the ground right at
I'm sorry, I just like playing. Who was it?
I think that was the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these
Interesting.
3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Yeah, I just have such a horrible brain.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Harvin. Touchdown, no! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He is dialed in. David, remember
Oh god, never mind. Damn it.
27 passes, not one hit the ground.
I just can't.
2 incompletions were caught out of bounds. This guy's locked in like that.
Locked in, dialed in. And when you're compared to Jameis,
First thing I want to say, bet you learned your lesson.
Waco that night. It was awesome to be there. Those are the kind of guys that catapult you to the next level.
Oh.
And bring Florida State back.
Oh gosh.
And it'll be a touchback ball.
Our process will just knock your socks off.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They got it on to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now
Ah, that was good. Oh.
for a first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still
Get the most
trying to
bang for your
find
buck.
something to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum.
Oh, dude, I'm
gain
telling
a
you.
little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
It's so hard to not. That's what I'm sitting here saying, like, it's so hard.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Oh my
Tackled at the
goodness
45
gracious.
after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Working that wide receiver screen. And the
Get him.
defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Here comes the heat.
Oh, he had him.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away.
What a pant.
How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Poor starting field position here for this offense. They'll leave it with him. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I've got to get this gentleman's agility up. He's got the speed, but his change of direction and agility is just not there.
The give as they work on that clock. Crosses the 30.
Running back.
They finally get him stopped. It is veteran junior
It's that Notre Dame transfer I got. He's got the speed, but
36-yard line is
moving left to right, he doesn't have that like little burst that some of the running backs have.
nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size.
That's
and
what I'll
because
be
of that, he can wear defenses
assuming he's
down
on the
to
team next year if we don't go to the draft or something.
first and second quarter.
At this point, I'm just like,
Gains late.
I feel like anybody that's somewhat decent can enter,
Didn't get much on first down.
and you
It's
can't
second and
get them
9.
back.
Here's the handoff. Finding open areas. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the fourth quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
He
Oh,
gets it
dicks.
so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. So they're closing in on a solid top 25 win for the resume, in addition to holding off any thoughts of an upset.
Well, they were very anxious and eager, too, to make a statement to the entire country just how dominant they were. They have so much confidence in themselves, but they wanted to prove it to everybody else. They wanted to prove it to their opponent here today. They dominated in all three phases.
And now they put the college football world on notice. That was a nice win. You get these top 25.
Turning it on.
Oh, he got murdered.
Just short of the 10-yard line, they'll mark it at the 11. And the Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
Lammy.
Give to the running back. Still on his feet. And we have breaking news.
He's playing a solo?
Yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on.
I mean,
points.
are you gonna play one
In this
more?
game, they have been able to step up
Okay.
and deliver,
I've got 20 seconds left.
particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Faggots just take it
They'll
knee.
try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Takes the handoff. It's Rooks. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. Clemson will send the punt team out. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement. And